We've got a special guest coming in for the potty this week for the shed. I wonder if you'll know our guest, Corey.
I got lost.
No, I can hear his voice.
Yeah.
You would have to pay him a fair bit.
There he is.
Do I get a handshake?
No.
I didn't think so.
You know exactly what you deserve.
All I need is you.
All I need
Who sang it?
All I need is a miracle.
Who sang it?
All I need.
Well, we can't. I can't sing it.
It's too high.
I thought you were about to do the
REO
old-
Speedwagon? Who was that? Mike and the Mechanics.
All I need is a miracle.
I thought you were going to do the classic dad joke. Who sang that song? Maybe let them sing it.
Yeah.
It does have a lot to me.
All right, getting ready for Game Run State of Origin on the shed, and we have Queensland legend, Queensland selector, and Corey's father-in-law,
No, it's just-
Gene Miles, in with us. Welcome, Gene.
Nice to be here, boys. Making a debut.
Did
Making a
Corey,
debut, yeah.
Did Corey organise this?
No, because he said don't ever ask me when it started, so I was no chance.
Oh,
Why?
I never ever said that.
Did you ask nicely?
Yeah.
I always do. I have to.
Okay.
I always
Sam rang and was very polite.
He's actually changed since G.
I know, look at him. Look at him. He's tense.
He's
this is
really
like he's in a
tense.
press conference.
Yeah.
This is the only time we've talked. I've spoken to him 8 years.
Actually, talking about talking, like how did
Talking about talking.
How did
That's a good saying.
Oatsy actually asked
Ah.
to have Tegan's hand in marriage? Or did he ring you up? Did he
Yeah.
face to face come and shake your hand, look you in the eye? How'd that conversation go?
He did the gentleman bit,
Yeah, nice.
which
that's good.
was very old fashioned,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I appreciated that. But that's where the story stops.
Yeah.
And then
Nothing.
old fashioned finished at that point in time. Then after that,
Well, the funny thing was, I was meant to ask at lunch. I went for lunch, didn't ask. I
What,
was too nervous.
too nervous,
And
yeah.
then as I dropped him back, I said, "Oi, by the way, before you get out of the car."
Is that like Suncorp, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was dropping him because that's where Fogs member it was underneath.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I ask Steve to marry me? I was meant to do it at lunch. I'm like, nah.
what did you say? Good luck.
no, I can't remember. What did I say?
He said, yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited for you to be a part of my
No,
family.
yeah, no,
That's
no,
what
I
he said, yeah.
No, I think I said something along the lines of, if you look after my daughter as she should be looked after,
Yeah.
you'll get my blessing. Or
Yeah.
some words to that effect.
Yeah, I like that.
And how's he gone?
So I still
So
didn't know if it was a yes or not after that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was
Still on probation.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a lot of love there. I love the grandkids. That's
Okay. So he's good for something.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I let it drop, remember, every time? Yeah.
You
I
did.
was
Yeah, but he
right.
didn't want to seem biased.
No.
And that's Geno. That's essentially why we got you on. It is that time of year. It's Origin season. You're a proud number Fog 28. 28.
I'm glad you knew that.
Yeah, did you know it?
I did. It was a
Okay.
20-something.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
25.
But you are a part of the selection process now when it comes to picking a
Sam,
team.
I've been a part of the selection process for 25 years. 25 years
Really?
straight I've
Yeah.
done it, which is remarkable in itself because I'm 100 now.
Yeah.
So, but having said that, like it started off as, we had 4 members of a selection meeting, and we had a chairman, the official chairman of which I inherited after Des Morris and Alan Smith moved on. And now it's more like just having a conversation with Lockie and Bill.
Billy.
He don't
Is that
get-
it?
He don't
Just,
get
so
to pick
that's
anyone.
is 3 of
That's
you
it.
in a
Yep.
room?
Yeah.
And then are you sort of like through the week, are you group texting going, Reece had a stinker, maybe he's out? Like what?
I got nothing there.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Even if when it's time to hook up telephones, I get Lockie to do it because I couldn't
Yeah,
bring
okay.
you in or
Yeah.
you in.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. It's not like Billy does all the work, right? Like he's just I've never ever worked with a guy that is so as thorough as he has been. Like since he hit the scene, 5 years ago. And he does his research on every available Queenslander. He can tell you who your junior club was, what positions you played in your junior clubs, and then you progressed to the big league. And during that period, so he's got so much information on all of his players that qualify to play for Queensland.
And he's pretty hands-on too. Like he does a bit of travel throughout the start of the season, get around to see all those players too.
With his commentary, yeah. But initially he went to Townsville, got the group of Townsville, North Queenslandy guys there, and then he did a trip. Yeah, he did a road trip initially to get to know everybody, which no one's ever done before. This is Billy.
Start of the year, he does that to all the cities, doesn't he?
No.
He gets all those groups together.
Yeah, well, we had an emerging camp this year, which came together in February. That the NRL give you a weekend to do that stuff. So New South Wales done exactly the same as what we did. But as I said, I can't emphasise how thorough he actually is. He's anal. He's anal about it.
Yeah.
And, which proven a winner.
Yeah. And I think as a former fullback for him, he's probably best person to judge. But that seems like the number one, picking the fullback was the hardest job for this selection, you reckon?
Well, we had three to choose from, basically, three champions too, by the way.
Yeah.
And he did have a different player there playing there before we released the team, simply because he has spent a lot of time with all three of them.
Yep.
And he expected probably a little bit more from Reece, leading into the series. And we knew he was coming back from a facial injury, which isn't easy to do. But he finally went for, obviously, Kalen, and which didn't come as a big surprise. But, there was no heckling about the three selectors. Like, his nuts are on the line. Not Lockie's or mine.
Yeah.
And I told him that from day one when he first came in. I said, mate, it's your nuts on the line. So whatever you want, you emphasise that you want it, and you'll get it. So that's and the importance of game 1 too is something else I emphasise with him, just through experience. Like you win game 1, you go into game 2 camp.
A little bit less stress.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no
changes.
Worrying about losing the series, there's changes and so forth. So, he's ticked 3 out of 4 of those boxes. He's won game 1 when we lose game 1 last year.
Yeah.
Last year we lost in our backyard,
Here,
which, Sam and Corey, you did play. Did you play?
Not last. I've been retired.
No. you played Origin though.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
What did you have, 9? You have 9 games?
Yeah, he wouldn't give me 10.
You're only a qualified player if you play double figures.
They're going to let me get to that double figures. But,
He's got a lot of friends there.
when you pick it, is it 2 weeks out, Billy will say, I've got a team
Yes.
almost. Is it about 2 weeks?
Yep. Yeah, he's done his study and he's study. What's those things? Those eagle eye, hawk eye, pop eye, whatever.
Got the drone footage of everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he picks out things that you wouldn't even think about. He's clocked off here. He's gone to the short side just to have a rest. And a number of players have done that, and that doesn't go well with the coach. He wants you full on.
Is Billy now looking to select players of how he think the game, how he thinks the game's going to be played?
Yep.
As well.
Yeah. Good point, because New South Wales are doing exactly the same. With the 6 again rule, it's just changed Origin. Back in the day, it was just get the ball, run hard and fast, tackle hard and fast, and things will happen. Now it'll be run fast, but run through the middle of the ruck and get on your guts and
play the ball.
Yep, play the balls and momentum, and then spread it out to your speed.
Would you be any good these days in this game?
Oh, easy, you'd kill it.
I'd be on report a few times. Now that you mention that.
He's a Townsville boy, mate. He's a aggressive player.
Well, his elbows up back then, wasn't it?
No.
Elbow first.
You can't run without a head. You used to be, the junior coaches, you can't run without legs. Well, when you get to the big league,
it's definitely the best time of year.
It's
so good.
You can tell, can't you? There's a bit of a nip in the air now. Now 10 days in camp, they would have had a couple of big nights, Monday night and Tuesday night. Today's their first field session, so it's all head down, bum up now, and fly down Monday, run out Wednesday evening, and hopefully we get one in their own backyard. But they won't be easy, no Origin games easy. They're all tough, but as I said, if you make limited mistakes and just do the basics correctly, you're halfway there.
Yeah.
Are there any Queenslanders that you feel, obviously we've talked
Honourable
about
mention.
Reece. Yeah, Reece
Honourable
already.
mention.
But
I like
anyone
that.
else
Yeah,
you're like, mate, you're great. We love you, but you're just not quite there this time around.
Yeah, Tommy Gilbert from
Yeah.
the Finns,
Yeah.
he's back
Yeah.
healthy again,
Mm.
and he's an Origin player, Tommy Gilbert.
Yeah,
he is.
He's got the
He'll
Correct.
feature throughout this series.
no
100%.
doubt, no
yeah.
doubt in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone's not going to get through. Hopefully, with a win after game one, you'd love to go with the same side, but just through wear and tear and reports and
Yeah.
suspensions and whatever else, so you end up using a squad of around 20 on a series. But no, Tommy Gilbert is one guy that he's just made for State of Origin. He doesn't give a rat's ass about reputation or anything,
Yeah.
And he'd play 80 minutes for you too anytime,
Yeah.
But he's probably a little unlucky.
Yeah.
I think I might have asked you this already, but how close was I know Corey Horsburgh when he did play that game a while back now, that mature head wasn't there. I feel like now he's that mature player and he's fit and he plays long minutes and he's still aggressive and does it all, but more mature. Is he close to
We already picked a redhead though, so we got
Yeah.
No, you can't have
only
two, but-
one, yeah.
Do you have to?
A Flegg or Corey?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, but was he still
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
He's playing good footy.
Yeah.
And he's playing longer minutes
He's
too.
fit. Yeah.
So if somebody doesn't aim up,
Yeah.
he's always there. But injuries will come into it
Yeah,
too. So
I know.
don't worry.
It's always good to have one ginger. I think you're right. Though.
Yeah, you
don't
need
want-
one.
have to. You
and
have
yeah,
to. Yeah.
two's
But
dangerous.
I
Yeah,
think that
it's the
just
Fatty
shows how-
Vorton rule.
Yeah.
Shows how close it is though. There's a great team, but there's still there'd be still half a dozen players that
Name
have
them.
just but that's just how close it is,
But I think that's the beauty of where we're at the moment is we're having arguments about other players that should be in the team or could be in the team. So that's where you want to be at the end of the day. You don't want to be going, who have we got to pick from?
No.
Yeah. So
Like Nicker is an interesting selection.
can't wait to
He-
see him.
He grew up on the Gold Coast apparently,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. I just waited for his
You
interview the
meant
other
to
night.
know that. You're the chairman of selectors, you know that.
that's right. Billy knows.
There's no
He's
such
the coach.
role anymore.
Yeah,
mate. We're
yeah.
just a tight little group.
Yeah,
No more
It's
chairmen.
a coffee catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being he's going to play for the Kiwis,
Yeah.
so which would be a bit strange, play
Yeah.
for Queensland then play for the Kiwis. But
Yeah.
New South Wales got plenty of them too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting because
Yeah.
he'll be coming off the bench and he's always got plenty of energy.
Yeah.
And runs a great line.
Yeah.
It's just so it'll be interesting how he handles the big C.
When you're making your selections, Gene, what's the protocol like? So you've decided you're not going to pick Reece Walsh. Does somebody get on the phone to him first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, post
Yeah.
the selection, Billy will contact the guys.
Right.
So-
Okay.
And he's got a great relationship with them. He's been tutoring Reece big time for the last three or 4 years. So, and Reece is a student of his, and he's because he loves him. He loves him as a player,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he knows what he can produce.
Yeah.
And but he's just at the moment he's just off the mark.
Bit of rust.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not far
It
off.
was a long way, long time out. I think there's a lot
Yeah.
of things, but
Yeah.
you can't pick Walsh. I don't think when he's not, naturally bringing that flair.
He's a confidence player.
He's a confidence
too.
player, and he
Yeah.
cares
When
more
his
about anyone
confidence
else.
is through the roof, good
Yeah,
luck to
yeah.
anyone. But yeah.
And Herbie Farmworth only just missed out being a Queenslander because he arrived here too late. But if Herbie, had been here, hypothetically, he'd be in the team.
My word.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He's
going
a game
right,
breaker.
Herbie.
Can we-
Unfortunately, lad, you didn't come out early enough.
Can't we
Uncle
call
Brian's fault.
Uncle Brian didn't
Can't
bring
we-
you early enough, mate. Sorry.
Can't we call someone and make that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 6 months or something. Isn't it?
He'd,
There's nothing in it.
he'd love to play for
Yeah,
Queensland.
Yeah.
He always said that.
Yeah.
That's dumb. If it's that close,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but they can't just keep bending the rules. I think.
What was he? He was 15, was he?
15.
Yeah.
He came here at 15.
And the
No,
rules.
Brian, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Do you remember how you got dropped when you got dropped from Origin?
What
I wasn't selecting then, Sam.
What?
Yeah.
What was
I had a
Geno
day
to do?
off
What?
that day.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did you get it? Did you think you were a chance, and then what happened?
Well,
What
yeah,
year?
well,
What-
obviously, yeah, I thought I was a chance, but we lost the first game. It was a 2017 game one. We lost at Suncorp Stadium, and then I don't know. I didn't get a chance to have a crack for game two, but
What?
they went on and won the series anyway. But
Yeah.
I'll chalk
When was
that up.
that? 19?
I'll chalk that up as a winning series.
Was that
17.
17.
Yeah, I retired in 18.
When was
mate.
your last? Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes.
So how many games?
Game
29.
29 games.
30 would have been cool, eh?
Mate, played 29.
What
How
did
good's
30
that?
do? What does 30 do?
Just 30 games, mate.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I thought, do you get something when you get 30? Is that?
On your watch.
Is it a statesman?
Statesman. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're
That's
both not in that category, so it's cool.
I can't tell the time anyway. That's why I got an Apple
You're
Watch.
nowhere near 30. Maybe another lifetime.
Was
Yeah.
Was that? Did that would have sucked though.
But you know, the
That
funny
would've been
thing is, like, 100% at the time,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sitting at the bloody dinner table about to cut into my birthday cake, and then
Oh,
I see the
no.
team get announced on TV, and I'm going, oh, shit, didn't make it.
Ah,
But, you know, like the thing is, in that moment, of course, it's fucking heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Was that-
Because you want to play every game for Queensland
Mel?
at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Back, it was
Kevy was
17
coaching then.
was Kev,
Yeah. But in hindsight, I've got to play 29 games for Queensland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you won 8 in a row.
Like how many lads sitting there at
Yeah.
the Caxton watching the, you know, the State of Origin going, you know, I wish I could just run out there and
Once.
and represent your state.
Yeah.
Like once, exactly.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
29 was like
Huge.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
And then, yeah. So I
Nine's huge too.
played in 11 series
Heaps.
in total and won 10 of them. So,
that's pretty awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a huge
Yeah.
part of the 8 straight. And like,
Mm.
that's history. I've played with future immortals of our game. So
Yeah.
29's plenty enough.
Well,
We
you-
played together too, you know, it's good.
and you were
Did ya?
definitely,
Mm.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
and you were
Did you play
definitely.
reserve grades?
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Queensland residents?
Hey, you know what? I played 9 games. I was a part of 3 series wins. So more than Gal.
Oh.
Sorry, Gal.
I got
Nah.
nothing against Gallo. I love him.
Hey, Gal, this is the guy I told you about. That's the guy I told you about. Said he hated you. He did. He said he hated you. You didn't know me.
I don't know. When you were playing,
What did you say you hated him
what
for?
did you tell him that? He didn't
Sorry, Gal.
He would prefer to talk to the randoms out there.
Hey, what did you say you hated him for?
All right, let's get into round 12. So it's a short round, only 5 games, and kicking off Thursday night. So tonight, the Dolphins Raiders. Dolphins, gee, they look good, didn't they? Against the Bunnies.
Yeah, they looked good when they got 6 other players in their team. I think are they short 6 now?
They're decimated
5?
by Origin.
Decimated.
Fine,
Yeah.
Fuyaki, Hamaso,
Plathi,
Plath, Flegler.
That's
Like really, really great representation for the
Oh,
Dolphins.
yeah.
Like
It is unreal.
and it's off the back of the way they've been playing this year. So
Yeah.
it is going to make it hard. Canberra, Ethan Strange isn't there.
Hudson Young out?
Hudson Young. out
Oh,
as
I forgot
well.
about that.
Yeah, so this a tough one
Yeah.
to pick. And you know what I love about this time of year, and OTU probably be the same too. This is the time of year where young fellas get a crack.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and the beauty of it is like those guys are going to come back in
Mm.
once they finish Origin, but like you might be securing that bench spot. Like
Yeah.
you might go from a starting team
Yeah.
to being on the bench, and then then you become a regular
Yeah.
first grader. So
And then,
Yeah.
well, the other thing is too, if that young dude performs right in that position that is filling in for an Origin player,
yeah,
the week that the players can play and need to come back, if that guy's performed, you're then actually giving the Origin guy a bit more rest.
Yep.
You get more experience again.
Yeah, yeah.
Another game of NRL. You know, it's crucial in that first 5 games of your career. You really need to show what you got and try and own your performance and put your best foot forward.
yeah, very chilly down there.
It'll be
Canberra.
cold.
Yeah.
I've
Trey-
gone the Raiders,
You got Trey Fuller playing fullback for the
Yep,
Dolphins
which he is
as well.
outstanding.
We've got a
Um,
great step in.
Oh,
yeah.
And you got to think too, they still got Bostock in the team and Herbie
I
Farnworth.
know.
Yeah.
No,
So-
no, but I
And Nicarima, he's playing well. He's
He is.
because he's a Kiwi, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Uh,
Nicarima's out of this game.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I got injured. Oh, he's out for a little bit. didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Hemi? No,
Something. He's hurt something. But Izzy
He
Katoa's
hurt
been playing
something,
some
yeah.
brilliant footy. Felice Kafusi pushes up into that
Which
front
is a
row
great
position.
person to
Yeah,
fill
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Um,
just bring in an Origin legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Fine Fuiaki is named in the 12
because
jersey
he's a 20.
He's a 20th
not
player.
18, 19.
Yeah, yeah.
No, 20th. Only 20th.
20th player.
18, 19
Yeah, yeah.
can't play anymore.
So he can still play, but then potentially be on the bench.
Well, because he's the reserve.
Yeah, yeah. So he's the
Right.
reserve of the reserves.
Okay.
So usually 18, 19 could play,
yeah.
but now they're actually on the bench. They
Right.
can't play.
Yeah.
So he can play if he gets injured, or say he can't fill that spot on the day to rock
Yep.
up and be that extra, during the session. They'll bring in someone else
Yeah,
in kind of thing. But
So tough round to pick then. But
it is hard.
It's a
I
tough
go
round
for-
across the board.
I've
yeah.
really just gone the Raiders because they got less out and they're home and it's cold and it's hard to play down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's so true.
And
It is.
and honestly, they do need a couple wins, and I really think they need to take them when they can. And I think this is a game that they probably think they should win.
Yeah.
So I'm backing them to put a good performance on the Raiders. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's going to be easy because the way the Dolphins are playing, it's
Mm.
bloody good, and they're actually doing it consistently. So purely off what I've just, just because of where it is, I've gone the Raiders.
Sammy,
Yep. Fins up.
fins up. You going Dolphins?
I'm going Dolphins.
I think Dolphins too. I think.
No, I'm not against it at all.
Nick
I just-
Ray-
You
I'm
are,
only
though.
going-
You're going Raiders because
I'm
you're
only
against
going
us.
because of where it
Okay.
is. That's
Yeah,
it.
All right, then Friday night, only one game. Storm taking on the Bulldogs. It's a home game for the Bulldogs. Storm, can they go 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's tough.
Who have they lost?
Can I just
Munster, Grant.
Munster, Grant.
yeah,
Gee,
yeah.
That's a big.
That's all you really need to
Yeah.
know, isn't it? Yeah.
Jack Underhill, Sunny Coast kid. He debuted last week at Magic Round.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he gets another spot on the bench.
Oh
so
yeah,
good on you,
yeah.
Jack. Well done, brother.
Yeah.
Bulldogs
Good.
have lost.
Congratulations on
Bulldogs
that.
have lost Crichton. Is Burton? So Burton will be playing.
I
one?
don't think.
No, Birdo's in
Birdo's
there.
in
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
They only lost Crichton, I think,
Just Crichton.
yeah. So they
Mm.
got
and they aren't playing good footy.
No.
yeah.
I like Storm 3 in a row. I'm going Storm.
Like I'm just looking through the Storm team at the moment. They're still, somewhat strong.
You know what I was surprised about? Jack Howarth not being on the 18, 19 for the
Yeah.
Maroons.
Mm.
They've
I
gone.
thought he was a
They've
good-
gone. They've gone Shibasaki. He was there
No,
last
I
year.
know. I know. Like, that's the loyalty factor,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Because Shiba, unfortunately, he's not in great form. He's not.
He's
He's not
lacking
playing-
confidence at the moment.
Yeah, and that's all it is.
Massive.
Like, he's still putting
Yeah.
effort in and trying, but it's just that confidence part that I think really boosts your game.
Yeah.
You need confidence, for any game to excel, I reckon.
Yeah.
So-
You know what? Who we should have said before when talking to Geno? Honourable mention, Kurt Mann.
Kurt Mann.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's the cow. It's just at the Dogs. You can't perform and you're just struggling. It's
Yeah,
the same as Melbourne before they won 2 in a row.
He will. He'll feature at some point in time throughout.
I
the
reckon,
Trojan series.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll the way the game is,
Yeah,
you'll get 23 players will be asked.
All right, come on. Let's get to it. Ooh.
All right, Storm. Let's go.
I went
Storm.
Dogs.
Dogs, right? On
I
a
think-
Dragons
I'm going
Warriors on a Dragons Warriors on the Saturday game. Now it's a
Was.
home game for the Dragons, yeah, but doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Warriors.
surely.
Surely Warriors.
Because of what I said, I don't want them to not win, but because of what I said, I'm going until they
Yeah.
win. I'm going against them.
Tanner Boyd's out though.
Yeah,
and that's
Temare Mate.
but
He
Tamare.
played well, didn't he, when he came on?
Played unreal.
I love
Yeah, yeah.
tomorrow.
And look, I want to give a shout out to poor old Tanner, mate.
Yeah.
Good luck with the recovery. Wish all the best. It was hard for I think 1 million odd fans to see that, but mate, you were going great. But look, good luck with the surgery and good luck with the recovery.
Yep. Go the Dragons.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yep.
You're going to tip the Dragons?
Yeah, of course
Or you're
I
a
am.
mad person.
Yeah.
All right.
That's me, bruh.
So,
MAD, bruh.
the second Saturday game is the Sea Eagles taking on the Titans. Home game for Manly.
Fosball all the way, Manly for me. Like the Titans,
Ah.
they just seem to break my heart every time.
Well, I've gone Manly because they're missing their go forward Titans. Jojo is such a big part of their team.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I
then
think
also,
they'll
And
realise
then Big Tino as
Big
and
well.
Tino.
10 big
Yeah.
Tino,
Yeah.
but just their set starts. Like Jojo's in some form, and
Yeah.
I think they're going to miss it.
Manly lose anyone to Origin?
Kohler
Yeah, center.
and Alafuadu. But like they've always had great backs. They've always
Yeah.
had a lot of really good backs to fill in, and
Kohler's going to be scary on the wing for New South Wales.
I can't wait to see him actually
Yeah.
see how he goes. In
Yeah.
that, because he there's games where he makes it look easy.
Apparently, he's
Yeah.
never played on a wing before.
Well,
Nah, but
Does that matter?
that's good for Queensland.
nah,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
gotta
It seems
remember,
But like again,
Origin's different.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's all I can say. The best way to say it is
the best
Origin
of the best
doesn't
players,
matter.
and you kind of get looked after, and he'll be sweet.
Like he will be asked to do more work.
Yeah, but I'm going Manly, Fosball all the
Yeah,
way.
I got Manly.
Yeah, Manly. And then the last game Sunday, Cowboys at home to the Rabbitohs. Latrell's still out. Hurt his lower back, looks like. Otherwise, he'd be playing
Saw
Origin.
Gary Jack.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm glad he's out for New South Wales.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He's
Although, look,
been
I
rampaging form.
I do believe he would have been picked. Yeah, if he didn't have a sore lower back. But I think Katoni would have been picked also over him. I think Katoni deserves that spot more than anyone actually.
Yeah.
In that back line, he's in some cracking form, some scary form.
Well, it would have been, in all honesty, it would have been Trell left side and then
I feel like it
Katoni
would have
right
been.
side because he's a right side centre. So.
You know, but the scary thing with Crichton, he just performs
yeah.
when he needs to be, and you know, I think
He's a big man. We saw him
He's
on
a big
Friday. I
man,
wasn't
yeah.
ready to see him in the flesh.
You
He's,
didn't realise,
he's
did you?
huge.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a big man.
But
But I've gone. You'd be probably shocked. I went the Rabbits, to be honest.
yeah.
I just think their performance last week was awful, and a Wayne team usually after the way they've started, like you can see what they got. Not very often do they do back-to-back performances like that. So
And who's out for the Cowboys? Lost Murray. Obviously, Dearden's injured. Clifford out.
No, he's in.
Clifford's in. And
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
Clifford's got some points
No,
to
no.
prove, I reckon, because he could have been picked. So
It could have, yeah.
Um,
I'm going Cowboys in this game. I just think, I don't know. South Sydney are just
after the game last week, it's hard to pick them.
a little
if
bit
I'm
deflated.
honest.
It is hard to pick them. That's why I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
I'm just
Cowboys.
going back there for the theory of Wayno. He'll get him up.
All right, let's put together a multi.
Liam Stutton, he made his debut for the Cowboys in the halves.
Yeah. How'd he go? I didn't watch.
No,
the
he
game.
played well, and he did his job. And I think a lot of people thought that with Tommy Dearden out, the Cowboys would suck, but they were still pretty damn good.
Well, what did we say? We said all he needs to do is get the ball to the players that need the ball. And did he do that?
Yep.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
all you need to do when you're doing that. You know, but it's hard to do.
Yeah.
You know? So good on him.
So
Okay, multi.
We all pick a player. If you've this is the first time on the podcast, we all pick a player. We put into a multi.
And we
Can be
usually
from
suck,
any game
so.
across the weekend. We've won once, but it's time to lift. This is it. This is our time. I'm going Farlongo for the Storm.
Yeah.
Do you know any other players?
He's guaranteed.
You've learned how to say one guy's
you
name.
go Falongo,
I
or
keep
you go
winning.
Ponga, or you go Hopewadi.
keep-
They're your three. I think that's all he's ever picked.
I keep every
you go
time,
back into the history of this, I think he's picked three players the whole time.
and every time I pick Farlongo, he's done it.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
No, nope.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going Dylan Wateni-Zelezniak for a
Ooh.
double.
Oh,
For a double.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Toss.
Why'd you have to do that?
Why,
Because-
man? I was in that game. I was going to pick a winger.
'Cause I love
I'm
it.
not going that game now. Oh, okay. I'm going to go.
Hey, don't worry about Alofi Khan Pereira, man. Like, he's been playing well
No,
too.
no.
Yeah, he
As a
has.
left winger for.
Yeah, but I don't like having the same wingers in the same game, especially when you go double.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's
wow,
true. The
wow.
chances of a double and a single
I'm,
is.
I'm trying to win. I don't want to lose
All right.
again.
What game you looking
Mate,
at?
the other week I
All
went.
of them.
The other game I went.
Why don't you get a start?
Newcastle winger.
I've got
I
Manly.
went both
I've got
wingers. They
Manly
both
game.
scored.
I'm going to go Ruben Garrick.
Yeah,
Ruben Garrick for Manly.
Yeah, actually-
I reckon he's going to step up and.
It'll be wing or center. Where's he playing?
Don't know. Don't care.
Don't know.
He'll play.
All right,
He'll
good.
play good and score.
Will
All
he?
right, so
Be
there you
good.
go.
He'll be
Falongo, Garrick into Wateni-Zelezniak for a double.
Yeah.
Ball play
If
cutting.
he scores one, which he will.
You're welcome.
That's a ball
All
play
right.
cutting.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you
Gamble responsibly.
if you haven't followed the podcast, do that, and then wherever you do it, take a screenshot, send it to our socials, and then you'll be in the draw for the meat tray.
Yes, and it's also it's from Roadie Meats.
Yeah,
but it's
Roadie
also
Meats.
Prestige Meats.
Yes.
So wherever you are,
and today's winner should be on the screen right now, wherever you're watching. Or if
well
you're
done.
Listening to a podcast. I can't help you.
Yeah.